Coming up on this week's show, we've got extended highlights and reaction from our famous win at Welford Road against Leicester Tigers as the Warriors progressed to the quarter-finals of the European Rugby Champions Cup for the first time.
Johnny Gray and his team will surely know that 2 points will do it for them in terms of the quarter-finals.
But I think it's very simple for them, Nick. It's just go out and win. Take all the other ambiguity out of it. Go and win here at Welford Road, which is a huge challenge. But these guys, this is all about credibility for me, Nick. They won it a couple of years ago when they won the Pro 12, but they've never qualified for the knockout stage of the Champions Cup. And this is the time for Glasgow to really make the next step in their development.
Price took it on, and the ball was given to Seymour, who's nearly there, and he scores. Oh, what gymnastics, what an angle from the right wing. What a brilliant start on what may be a road that takes them into the last 8 of the Champions Cup tonight. Fraser Brown. Warriors with the attacking lineup grabbed out of the night sky by Rob Harley. Kept it off the floor. Still heading in the right direction. It's a penalty try. Oh my goodness, what a start to Leicester's evening. What a start to Glasgow's. They've scored 2 tries in the opening quarter of the match. 20 seconds to go on the tape yellow. Reed once more fancies the opportunity to open his lungs. Swinson does well to find Russell, and Russell's nearly through.
Massive overlap left, Nick.
Strauss and Jones cuts back inside, and the try will be scored by Bennett. And the Warriors have 3 within half an hour, and they're flying towards the last 8.
Gordon Reid here, look how comfortable Glasgow are with ball in hand, offloading to Finn Russell. If he'd come here left, then it was on there, wasn't it, Ben? But then they didn't throw it away. Josh Strauss to Ryan Wilson eventually. Nice pass to Mark Bennett. Great finish. What a start by Glasgow.
5 minutes to half-time and already looking for a bonus point securing 4th try. Bennett again linking with Dunbar. And that's brilliantly done, and Gray will score the 4th try.
Everything they do is execution is absolutely brilliant. The understanding of Ali Price, what he's doing there to Lee Jones, to Johnny Gray, off the back of a line out that Alex Dunbar's taken up. Look at this. There's no way you can defend that when you're coming from the blind side. And then it's Johnny Gray off the shoulder. It's unstoppable.
Finn Russell calling for it on this right-hand side. He knew what was happening, and Seymour gathers it high above his head. Rather slowed him down and gave Leicester the opportunity to get the defence around. Gray waits, but it's taken on by Fagerson, who busts through the door, but not over the doorstep. Leicester's defence just about holding on. They're playing the advantage. Gordon Reid has it. And now Wilson. And now they do have the 5th score.
Look at it, what a well-worked, well-drilled line out there. They're trying everything. They're getting everything out that they've practiced, Ben, and it's all going to hand. It's all working, and you get the end here. Lots of offload, missed tackle. That just sums up the game so far.
Lassoed by Jack Roberts, but picked up by Pyrgos again, and then taken on by Pat MacArthur, who's only just come on, the new hooker.
Push back.
Driving for the line and scoring. And it's Tim Swinson. And Glasgow at Welford Road have 6 tries.
You know, in amongst all the great attacking play out wide, Tim Swinson's done an awful lot of carries. You look at the confidence. Henry Purgis knows that somebody's going to be inside him. It's Pat MacArthur, and then just here's the grunt work, and it's the second effort, the tackle, and then he's gone again. And the tackle's never going to be strong enough. There he is, just on the white line.
Fine.
It's been a record gruesome night for Leicester. It's been a record brilliant night, a memorable night for Glasgow, and they might get more. Chipped on by Pyrgos, and stretching for the sanctity of the sideline is Freddie Burns. History makers Glasgow into the European quarter-finals for the first time ever, and how they have sashayed their way there in such style. They've done the impossible at Welford Road. They've scored 6 tries, and they have restricted Leicester to no points. In their history, has there been a worse night than this for the Tigers? It's as bad as it gets. It's as gruesome as it gets. They've been dissected this evening by Gregor Townsend's Glasgow. The Warriors win it by 43 points to 0. 43 points to 0 at Welford Road.
Rob, you've been at a club a long time. How does this rate in your experiences?
It's incredible. I mean, the last couple of seasons we've talked about what we have achieved, kind of the strength we have in the squad, and we believed it. But incredible to put the performance out in the field that we had today, to stay close to a group as a squad that had the preparation for this, and to achieve it. It's an incredible feeling.
And you're going to be playing knockout European rugby. How does that feel for you personally?
It's huge. It'll be a massive moment for all of us. Something we haven't had the chance to do before. That's exciting for us. And you know, when it comes to knockouts, it's one-off games of rugby, and we'll be seeing how far we can go. And
this is Welford Road, one of the most famous stadiums in Europe. And all I could hear was Warriors' voices. What was it like for you out there on the pitch, and these people travelling down?
The whole game, we had the crowd behind us, loud, giving us that support, lifting us, and I think that's, you know, when you have the occasions like this, that's what helps build you, helps push you over the edge. All season at Scotstoun, every away ground we've been to, our fans have been there and they've been driving us on. And you know, when I started coming and watching the Warriors, we're at Hewington, and you know, small stadium. When I first played, we're at Firhill, and from there we've just built and built. And there's probably more people in the stadium here than came to some of the games in Firhill. So just listen to that crowd. That's what we're doing it for.
Just tell me what it feels for this whole team to be going through.
Fantastic. You know, it's a goal for us this year, but this is my 5th season. It's been a goal every year. For the guys that came before, we talked a lot this week about the shirt having a bit of a history, and it's not just playing for the guys in the shirt at the moment. The guys are back at Glasgow, the guys on the bench, even the guys who played in it before. And I think we did them proud today and scored a good victory against Leicester away from home.
And another man of the match performance. What's been going right for you personally?
I don't really know. They keep giving to me, so it's okay. But I think the real focus today is the team. I think our forwards did a great job, especially out the last 10 minutes with the scrum and the line out. And the backs did some great counter-attack ball. You know, it's not just one guy or 2 guys, it's the whole 15. I think we really showed that 23 who had today really stepped up and put a great performance.
The 2016-17 Glasgow Warriors Awards dinner, sponsored by the Malcolm Group, will take place on Wednesday 10th May at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Glasgow. It's the 3rd year that the Malcolm Group has sponsored the dinner, which was attended by more than 500 guests last year. The full Warriors squad and coaching team will be attending the black tie event, and there'll be a number of awards presented during the course of the evening, including the McRae Financial Services Player of the Season and the Cameron House Young Player of the Season. The evening, which will be hosted by broadcaster Ailey Barber, is open to all supporters, sponsors, partners and business club members. And for more information and to book, check out glasgowwarriors.org. The club would like to thank the large number of supporters who travelled to Leicester on Saturday to get behind the team. And the next game in the Champions Cup is the quarter-final against Saracens in London on the first weekend of April. The date, time and ticket details will be confirmed later this week. Warriors HQ returns next Wednesday at 5 on Warriors TV as we look ahead to Scotland's opening game in the RBS Six Nations.